This guided meditation separates you from any pain by moving the consciousness to a higher vista beyond suffering, to an awakening. Many famous enlightened masters have attained their realization by using the moment to relocate their consciousness from the pain of the material world to a higher level. So please get into a comfortable position now, sitting down or laying down, just following my voice as I guide you into a relaxed state, focusing on my words as I progressively guide you to detach from the body consciousness. And now, keeping your eyes open, just find a spot on the wall or the ceiling, a place to keep your attention, like a corner or mark. Just choose a spot and simply stare at that spot. Keep gazing at that place and try not to blink. Your eyes may shift from that spot, but they'll go right back to it. As you stare at it, you'll notice that your eyes will eventually start to water or get very tired. It may get hard to keep them open, and they will feel a little strained, but just keep staring. And imagine that already a part of your consciousness floats to that spot in the distance. There is a part of your consciousness that has left the body. As it is said, you are where your focus is. Imagine that in some way you are in two places at once, in the body and detached from the body. And let the body relax down deeper now, as you keep gazing at that spot. And we are going to take 2 deep, relaxing breaths together. And as you breathe out, imagine breathing out any stress or tension. Ready? Follow me. Inhale and exhale, allowing the body to relax, pushing out any stress or tension. Breath 2. Inhale and exhale. Deeper, relaxed. All negativity leaving. Feeling the peaceful, balanced mind. In a moment, I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. As I do, suggest to your eyelids that they are getting heavier and heavier. And by the time I reach the count of 1, your eyelids will close and your entire body will relax down deeper still. 10. Eyelids feeling a little strained already. Imagine that they are getting heavier and heavier. 9. Your eyelids are getting heavier. Let the body relax. Let the body grow drowsier and drowsier. Suggest to the body that it becomes numb and drowsy. Let all the muscles go, even as you keep gazing at that spot. Feel your eyes getting tired as you split your attention, relaxing the body, letting it go completely, and gazing at that spot, your consciousness at that spot. Eyes straining, and they may water, and that's okay. 8. They are getting heavier and heavier. Be at that spot. 7. Body goes into a much deeper, more quiet state of relaxation. Allow a sense of drowsiness to pull you down. 6. It just feels so good to be so absorbed. It just feels so good to just let the body go completely. 5. You notice your eyelids becoming very heavy. It may be difficult to keep them open as you keep your consciousness at that spot. 4. 3. Eyelids are getting so heavy that by the time I reach the count of 1, and you will go into a very restful state. 2. They are getting very heavy. They are beginning to close. They are simply getting heavier and heavier. 1. Eyes close, and you just keep them closed now. And just let the body go more deeply relaxed. Really letting go, giving in. Your arms relax. Your legs relax. Your upper body, neck, head, all sink down, melt down, as if gravity is pulling your body into the earth. As you just breathe in and out, gently at your own pace, it just feels so good to finally relax. It just feels so good to just follow my voice, just guiding you deeper, calm and comfortable, safe and serene, the mind placid, just letting your thoughts drift. As your eyes are closed, I would like you simply to imagine staring through your eyelids at that same spot. Leave the eyes closed and imagine staring again at that spot. Fully put your consciousness at that spot. Imagine that a form of self is at that spot. The self has no body, only mind energy. It is pure consciousness. Be on that spot with all of your mind. Put all your mental energy, focus, and attention onto that spot in the distance. You may even feel that you are in two places at once. Glue your focus and consciousness to that spot. Be in that spot. Leave your physical body. Go beyond the physical. Imagine that thoughts are physical, and you can touch that spot. You can be in two places. Be in the body, completely relaxed, and also be at that spot. Concentrate on that spot. Notice the separation of your mind and body, because part of you can be on that spot. The more you concentrate on putting your mind to that spot, the more you can feel the consciousness separate. In a moment, I will count from 1 to 10. And with each count, imagine that the mind drifts still higher. The consciousness drifts farther away. And with each count, tell the body to relax much deeper where it is. 1. The mind leaving, starting to journey away, detaching, while the body is parked down on earth, comfortable, heavy, feeling wonderful. 2. The mind drifting further, going beyond the confines of the house, the body relaxing down so deeply and heavily like a stone, really letting go. 3. Floating up, drifting higher and higher. 4. Like a balloon in the wind, higher and farther away. 5. The body so relaxed, like a solid piece of petrified wood, frozen in time, like frozen in an iceberg for centuries. The mind completely detached, drifting as naturally as a breeze. 6. The mind is lifting, rising, higher. 7. The mind is so beyond the body, disassociated, unconnected to it, because the mind has traveled and drifted far away from the body. 8. Drifting and floating, it feels so wonderful. It feels so perfect. 9. As the body is left in suspended animation, safe and numb, frozen and immobile. There is no sensation. It is so distant. It is all dialed down. No sensation. 10. The consciousness has left the body, down below, as if frozen, and the mind has traveled and drifted beyond the physical and is enjoying the beautiful freedom. It feels so good and ideal right now to just drift. It feels so amazing and wonderful as you just follow my voice and just drifting. You are not in your body. You are an observer of the body. You are not in your body. You are an observer of the body. You are not in your body. You are an observer of the body. The body exists. It is not you. Thoughts exist. They are not you. Let go of it all. Let it be, and do not follow it. All appearances watched effortlessly. Feelings and sensations, you are beyond. You are beyond that body form. It is a part of the observed. You can enjoy watching all that, and you are not of that. Simply being awareness itself. You are a field of blissful awareness. Know yourself to be empty awareness. You are the field of observation. You are not a form inside that field. There is no feeling. There is no pain. Only the pure light of awareness. All is peaceful in this space. Thought, sensations are irrelevant in this realm of consciousness. You can let all thoughts come and go, not following them, not chasing this content. The physical form is not you. There is no physical you in this reality. That physicality is an aspect of the world of form that is not your true self. The body is not your true self. You are pure, immaculate consciousness. You are not in your body. You are an observer of the body. You are not in your body. You are an observer of the body. You are not in the body. You are an observer of the body. Know yourself as the witness. You are the perceiver, the unbound light of awareness. Drop feelings, drop sensations, drop all thoughts, any association with the body. They are not you. Remain pure. Remain the observer of things, but not the things. All forms arise in the space of your awareness. They have nothing to do with you. You are the space of purity, clean, clear, divine. There is no pain that is associated with you, for you are not the body. All sensations take place in the space of being, yet you remain beyond, unmoved, in the silence. You observe all forms. You are empty of all attachments. Thoughts may come and go. Just let them be. Enjoy watching the physical body from a distance. Appreciate the perfume of this higher spiritual state of consciousness. You are not in your body. You are an observer of the body. You are not in your body. You are an observer of the body. You are not in the body. You are an observer of the body. The physical form has a story. That is not you. Be as empty of all of that. Cease to attach to it. You are pristine, pure awareness. You are the unbound, the bodiless. Exist in that space beyond feeling. You are where pain is not. You are in the space of perception, not the content of perception. You are emptiness. Be in the sense of purity that watches contentedly beyond this world of form. You have no body in this higher dimension. There are no sensations. All things associated with the physical body is far away, as if watching a dream, knowing that it has no substance, no reality. It is all dialed down to zero. No sensations. You are far away in a distant plane of existence. The body is something you are not, because you have detached from that lower ego mind and that material dimension. Don't create a story or have a conversation about the physical self. Simply be in the pure space of consciousness. Be empty. And just let the mind clear now. Let the screen of the mind go blank. Letting go of everything. Taking a rest. And just drift. It feels so good to just focus on my voice. It feels so good to just relax the mind. In a moment, I will again count from 1 to 10. And with each count, imagine that the mind drifts higher. The consciousness drifts further away from the body. And with each count, the body relaxes much deeper. With each count, you are drifting further and further from limited body consciousness. The body becomes distant and mute. No sensation, no feeling, numbed and far away. The mind is journeying to a place beyond all of that. 1. The mind leaving, starting to journey away, detaching further, while the body, parked down on earth, solid as if frozen in time. 2. The mind drifting further and further, the body dialed down to inaudible, as the body is left in suspended animation, like a stone, safe and numb, immobile. 3. The consciousness floating up, higher and higher. 4. Further away. 5. The body so distant and mute, the mind completely detached, drifting. 6. The mind is lifting, rising. Look with great compassion down onto that body in the distance, because it's as if melted into the earth, become one with the earth, so remote. 7. The mind is so beyond the body, disassociated, unconnected, because the mind has traveled and drifted far beyond, far through space. 8. Drifting. 9. Floating. And 10. Barely recognizable energy shape way down below, not body which can be perceived, a small speck from space, a drop in the sea of energy. From your height, it is so distant and insignificant. Even the entire earth is small and insignificant. Your consciousness has become vast, encompassing the entire universe, the stars, all of space. Your consciousness is spread beyond time and space. You are bodiless consciousness. You are bodiless consciousness. You are bodiless consciousness. The senses of the body have nothing to do with your true nature. You are beyond that. That body which can be perceived is merely a temporary form, rising within a vast, spacious consciousness, which is the true you. Look with compassion at all forms as they rise and fall in time and make their way, but you stay detached beyond it all. This pulse of material existence is interesting. Remain beyond this. The story of form has names and labels. You remain without this story. You are beyond material existence. You are the divine light of awareness, connected with all that is. You are the sea of primal divine light, containing everything. You are bodiless consciousness. You are bodiless consciousness. You are bodiless consciousness. You exist as in a higher dimension. You are vast, boundless. The sensations in the physical plane are irrelevant to you. There isn't any. You are pure consciousness that is inseparable from the divine oneness. You are imperturbable, A great storm can blow through, yet you remain placid. You are pristine, the space in which all things arise. The true you is boundless, beyond all phenomena. Hurricanes, earthquakes can come and go. Suns can come into existence and burn out. This takes place in calm, placid presence. You are the witness beyond all this phenomena. Nothing rocks you. You are beyond all that. You are bodiless consciousness. You are bodiless consciousness. You are bodiless consciousness. You are not the form that came into being at birth by simply appearing. None of the passing phenomena of the body are you. You are the timeless, the formless. You are pure, immaculate. Drop the idea that you are bound to the material. That is only perception. It is not the higher reality. Do not identify with the physical or any history. The true you is beyond all of that. You are free of that. You are consciousness itself, the unbound. All material world perceptions and thoughts are not you. You simply witness phenomena come and go, and you enjoy this blissful experience, free from all ties, as you stay empty, as you stay spacious, peacefulness, as you just continue to drift, enjoying this space for some moments more. The material body so far away, distant and muted. The body sealed into the earth, like frozen in a polar ice for eons. The body is dialed to zero, frozen without sensation. It is dissociated from your reality. It is a distant speck in your vast peace. It is so far away, as if there is no body, no sensation. And associating with the higher consciousness just feels so incredible and wonderful right now. The higher consciousness feels so good, and the true you feels so peaceful and tranquil with the oneness of the universe. And in a moment, I am going to count from 1 up to 5. And at 5, just float back to earth and rejoin the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, floating back to the earth and rejoining the room.